Hello friends, welcome to Cold Cafe. This is Asfa. Today we are going to discuss about a topic on bookkeeping concepts in HR department. Almost all the departments will be maintaining a hard copy of that particular files, hard copy of that particular document entries and everything. Same like that, in HR department also bookkeeping is there. In that various sections are there. So what are the sections are there? What are the kinds of files HR departments are maintaining? We are going to have a look on this. First thing is employee files, then leave files, payroll files, benefit files, training files and statutory files. These are 6 different sections HR department will maintain. First thing is employee files. This employee files, the file have been maintained with the employee code. Actually most of the concerns will be managed with the employee code for that particular employee. For example, TCS go with the TCS and then code. TCDS will go with the code. Unit technologies go with the code like UQ and then thousands. Like that employee code be there. So for each and every employee, we will be assigning a code. With the help of their code only, files will be get arranged. Myself as for means UQ1056. That's my employee code. So in that employee code arrangement only, my file will be there. Like there one other employee is there, Ramesh is there. His employee code is UQ2156 means. So I have to go and check in the line order UQ2156. A particular employee file will be there. In that particular file, his offer letter, his appraisal letter, his pay slips, his increment letter, any memos we have been given means that memo letter, and if he was an experienced employee means his experience letter, his previous concern experience letter, what appraisal they have been given, that pay slip, everything would be in that particular employee file. It's not only to the current employees. We have to maintain these kind of files to the past employees too. For an example, last month the employee have been resigned means I have to maintain a record for that too. I will join his exit letter in his particular file and I will maintain that. That's how employee files should have to get maintained. Second thing is payroll files. Mostly all the organization will maintain in a separate way. Because in payroll files, you will be maintaining the month-on-month salary statement. The full statement which includes the employee code, employee name, day-wise attendance, and at the end of the sheet, you will be calculating the total leaves, how many leaves was deducted in his existing leave, then how many loss of pay. That's how the sheet will be. So the full attendance will be there, total leave deducted with the existing leave, existing how many leaves he have been carried out, any leaves we can deduct. After that, loss of pay. Like that the sheet would be get maintained. After the loss of pay, what's his full salary? After loss of pay, what would be the salary he is going to get? Everything will be maintained in that particular sheet. That's why payroll files will be maintained in a separate way. Apart from that, if you are maintaining any temporary files or any contract files means you have to maintain contract files payroll. Then any labor, most of the concerns, most of the civil department company, what they will do, they will maintain a labor files because day-to-day wages, many laborers will come and they will work and they will move off. For that particular persons, we have to maintain a separate file. Once again, their attendance. Here you have to maintain a minimum wages because labor means we will go with the minimum wages. So you have to maintain the particular area, minimum wages criteria, and how much we are paying. We have to maintain more than that. How much we are paying and what the deductions. In ESC, if deductions is there means what the deductions and what we are paying. Everything we have to maintain in a proper way. This is about the payroll files. Then leave files. Most of the concerns what they will do, they will include this leave files to the payroll files. Okay, but leave files in my organization I'm maintaining is a separate leave files which includes employee leaves, maternity leave, or and organizations say what are the leaves we have been maintaining in that particular financial year, quarterly wise, everything we have been maintaining in a separate way. The leave files is completely separate. This leave files which includes the sick leave as well as vacation leave too. Next thing is benefit file. Benefit file, this section should be separate. Even though it's a small organization or it's the biggest organization, this section should be separate because this include retirement benefit, children education, also need to plan, employee canteen expenses, employee to and for cab expenses, everything should have to maintain month on month. This should be have to be get maintained. So this section will be completely separated. This section includes the bonus ex gratia. All the payments will be get included in this benefit section. So these files are completely separate. Next thing is training files. Training and development department will be maintaining this particular section. This files includes their training calendar, whom are the employees have been attended the training, what kind of training have been given, why this training, to whom are the freshers have been joined, how many trainings they have been completed, any experienced people that means whether development training have been given to them, what's the training and development department that expenditure, everything should have to maintain in that training department files. Then finally, statutory files. This statutory files, particularly most of the companies won't have, because most of the companies, they have been outsourcing this particular section to the outsourcing consultancies. So most of the sections won't have, but some big organizations, they do have a separate statutory department. So they're making a bigger sections in this department. This statutory department files include Factors Act files, ESI, EPF, gratuity, maternity, child labor files, shops and establishment, contract labor, minimum wages. All these files should have to be maintained in there, including payment of bonus. Everything will be there. In these files, they will be maintained according to the forms. For an example, ESI means the nomination form, and once the settlement have been done means the settlement form, like that go with EPF, gratuity, the nomination forms. Maternity benefit means how many days she has been taking, what the contribution we have been given. Factors Act means what the license we have been got for that particular concern, license renewal, everything should have to maintain in the statutory compliance department. This is how bookkeeping should have to maintain in the industries, whether it's a corporate industry or is any manufacturing industry. This is how bookkeeping should have to maintain. Maybe in a corporate sectors, the statutory files won't be there. Maybe they have been given for an outsourced thing. But apart from that, other files should have to get maintained. If you got any other query in HR related things means, kindly drop in the comments. Thank you, friends.